Hi, folks. Welcome back to the writer Albert Lanier channel, here with a special promo live about a brand new Substack outlet. Not a brand new Substack piece or article, but a brand new entire Substack. And this Substack outlet is going to be devoted exclusively to films, to movies. It's called Final Cut. And so right now, Final Cut is available for subscription. You can go to allanier.substack.com. That's Al Lanier, ALLANIER.substack.com. You can go there and you can subscribe to this Substack. Now, as people who are aware of not only me here on YouTube or online in general, but because I'm not really on YouTube, even though I have this channel, it's really for promotion and marketing purposes, as anyone knows. Um, as anyone is aware of, I already have a Substack that's been around for about 3 years or so, entitled This is the Week That Is, or That is the Week That Is, I should say. Um, Brand new Substack already, beginning to forget. But that's devoted to investigative type matters and news. This Final Cut is a brand new Substack that's just about films and movies. It's a kind of clearinghouse for various types of aspects relating to movies, essays, possible like retrospective reviews, analysis, various types of content all about movies, about films. And you can find that at Final Cut. Again, right now, what's happening with this brand new Substack outlet is I'm doing it in terms of a phased in approach. My previous Substack, That Is the Week That Is, I launched that with a article. And so this time around, I'm doing what they do in the restaurant business, which is they have the soft opening and then eventually the grand opening. So I've already started with the soft opening for this outlet. It launched officially this Monday or this past Monday, so this week. And so if you're interested, you can go to allanier.substack.com and subscribe. Again, phased in opening, content should be coming soon, but I'm looking right now to just launch it, promote it, and see the subscribers and then start putting out content. And again, this is a brand new outlet on Substack that will deal exclusively for films. So, one last thing before I go, because this is going to be a brief live stream. Some people may wonder, why am I doing an outlet or writing about film? Because most people who know me online know me as a writer, as a journalist, as somebody who's talked about far more serious subjects. But the reality is that during my 22-year career as a freelancer and as a journalist, I also served as a film reviewer and a film critic. From about 2002 to 2010, I wrote for a website called Ain't It Cool News. I was a contributor to the site. I was also thus a critic and reviewer. I covered film festivals in my hometown. That included interviewing filmmakers and actors and going to screenings and watching movies so I could review them. A lot of work. And that eventually led me in 2010 to kind of, move away from film reviewing because when I was covering festivals, it was a lot of work. It was exhausting, like 12-hour days. And I had to do other work. In the last 2 years, I had to do other freelance work during the time I was covering the festival. And I got to be too much. And I said, I need a long break from this. Well, I saw it at the time as a break. And so that's why I quit reviewing and quit writing film criticism. And before I did Ain't It Cool News in terms of coverage of film festivals, I had actually covered film festivals for a local newspaper or two in my hometown from about 1997 to 2001. So about 97 to 2001, I covered film festivals largely as a reporter, as a journalist, looking at movies, of course. and writing about them. And then 2002 to 2010, I was a film reviewer and critic. I was writing, being a contributor to Ain't It Cool News. I think I had done some other publications as well. And so that's my background in regards to film critiques, film criticism, film reviewing. So I have that background, but slowly I've been kind of moving back. So that ended in 2010. I've been slowly kind of moving back to movies and film, not so much reviews, but film criticism of a sort. Basically, I've been a film analyst for a few years. So I've gone on a couple of shows and done analysis of films. What my standard approach is to analyze movies of the past. So it's a movie that has to have been around at least 10 years so that there's enough time, there are enough years that you can look at it from a fresh approach as opposed to the approach that I had to take as a reviewer and critic and just look at it upon release or upon screening, upon it being screened at festivals. So I like to take movies that have been around at least 10 years and longer, and analyze them and dissect them. And so I've done that on a show called Crooked Table, which is now called Close Watch. I've done that. I analyzed Eyes Wide Shut. I analyzed Mulholland Drive. I analyzed Airplane. That was more recent. I've also analyzed broadcast news on a show called Popcorn Politics. So that's a bit of my background, and hopefully it'll help explain why I started or why I'm getting back into movies and back into film. Again, the name of the outlet, brand new Substack, is Final Cut. And you can subscribe by going to allanier.substack.com. That's allanier.substack.com. All right. Thank you very much. And as they used to say on one show, I'll see you at the movies.